Okay, I got a funny story. It was something stupid too that I was in Afghanistan for. So, anyways, we were over there, and there was something stupid where like I didn't want to like do this stupid thing with sandbags, right? And the guy was like literally saying you should fill up a bunch of sandbags and like fortify this thing, and he wasn't wrong. Right? He wasn't wrong. Like, it's actually not a bad idea, but 120-degree weather, you think I want to fucking fill sandbags? Fuck no. I don't want to fill sandbags. So as a Lance Corporal, I was saying, sir, I can't leave because of whatever, like a bullshit excuse, right? This guy straight up, he got so pissed off. He was like, Lance Corporal, I want you to take a look at something. Pulled off his Kevlar. He had like some gray hair. I was like, shit, this is bad. I already knew where this was going. He was like, I was in zone for gunnery sergeant 3 years ago. Or maybe it was like, God only knows how long ago it was, right? Because then he like he did his MESEP program, finished college, whatever, and like became an officer, right? When it did whatever the heck you do in that program, I was like, fuck me, this sucks. I thought for sure like shit was gonna end, because usually you can like in this case, like as a Lance criminal, basically I had already had way more time in, like at almost 2 years than say any officer at this point. Well, any butter bar, second lieutenant. So like that was, usually I could like, just figure my way out around things. There was one time where like there was like butter bars. It's like, you get tired of just fucking saluting. So what I could do was I would get to the point where it's like, hey, sir, we even want to salute, the 30 paces out or whatever. A lot are like, no, oh, thank God, I've been saluting all day. Like, you'll see people, too, that, like, walk past an officer multiple times outside just to make them have to salute. Like, it's actually a burden for those people, believe it or not, because they're, like, just sitting there, like, fucking, all fucking day. Like if they're walking around, they got to salute higher ups, they got to salute lower ups. Like for example, when I went from like a Lance criminal to like a corporal, I had to do a lot less greetings. There's so many corporals in the Marine Corps, it's like ridiculous. Like the only people you got to greet are like higher ups at that point. So that's like sergeant and like above. There's a lot less of them. I didn't realize how many corporals there were until I had to stop until I got to the point where I didn't have to give the greeting of the day anymore. Like, oh my God. That shit was so nauseating, like having to do that. It was not fun. But there's a reason for that rank structure. And like, it's okay. I'll respect that, and stuff. Like I said, the second I picked up NCO, went to like the NCO course. Like in the Army, they call it ANOC, but in the Marine Corps, it's like sergeant's course, basically. You like go to that, or maybe even corporal's course now. They change stuff sometimes, but like I did the Lean Marines MCI, I did a bunch of MCIs. I just got promoted eventually, and that's how I did that. But anyways, like you take the sergeant's course, and you're like, okay, I see why I'm saluting people now. I see why this like greeting of the day shit to like NCOs is actually important, Because like you have to know who's in charge of you. You just have to know. You have to know like, and you have to be like, say for example, like the guy above you. You have to be able to do his job too at any time. Because you never know when someone's going to take one in the chrome dome, right? It's unfortunate, it's a sad truth, but it does happen. It does happen. I mean, I do have some like, tragic stories where, not everyone does make it back. It does really suck. I mean, but yeah, I'm just gonna cut this video off right there.